Hello, hello, and welcome to Broad-Shite Journalism.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, these mics are quite funny.
Oh, what a week.
Is my headphones turned up really high, or are we super loud?
Hold on, I'll just adjust. This is the
Joe's
level
the tech
adjusting.
guy.
I'm terrible at tech, but it's fine. Okay, I got us. That's good.
Yeah, that's all right. Hang on. I'm swapping
Okay,
my headphones because I am professional.
right. The news, satire, etc.
Welcome
Let's
to
get
the
into it.
news and satire, etc.
Oh, why don't we just call it that?
Oh shit, Broad-Shite Journalism. Oh no.
We've missed the trick.
Although actually, like the other week, I was quite drunk, and then I was just like, holy shit! I just realised it works on two levels because it's broad and it's shite.
I think I was there.
Yeah, you were
like-
definitely there.
You're like, Joe, did you know that? And I was like, yeah, Tom. I came up with the name.
I was like, but it works on two. I thought it was like broadsheet with the word shite in it, but it's also broad.
Broadshite journalism. It works on so many levels.
It's broad.
Two.
It's broad and it's shite.
Yeah.
And it's not journalism, but we're nearly there.
I want to just like cut out what you just said, of not cut it out of the podcast, but like use it to promote. Like
Yeah,
just have a
that's true.
7-second video of that and just like share.
Oh, yes, that would be perfect because I've been looking for extra
perfect-
stuff to put on our YouTube channel as
It's
well.
a perfect description of the show.
I
Yeah.
need to share our things now because I've been quite neglectful of all things broad-shite journalism. I'm not a true broad-shiter at all.
Oh, you fucker. Right, has everyone got some interesting stories?
Oof, yep. Hold on, Annie, I'm going to adjust your mic. Keep on talking into it.
Hello.
I'm-
Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Yeah, I think that's
I
it.
can't hear myself.
Can you not?
No. But
Oh no,
pick it
those headphones
Oh,
are shit.
fair enough,
Sorry.
Okay.
I mean,
Um,
we're in the same room.
I know.
So
It's not really an
fine.
issue.
You're bound to bleed in.
I have got an interesting story actually based in St Andrews.
Ooh,
The night bus stop at DRA in Fife Park has been threatened with closure
finally.
Yes.
because I know it's not great for me because it's the closest one to my house.
Yeah, but like, just because it's the furthest away from town. Just get a bus to Cooper and like.
Yeah, it'd probably be
Wouldn't
quicker
that
to
be
get back
close?
in, yeah.
All right, mate. All right,
Piss off, mate.
stop doing your impression of me.
But it's such a good impression.
Oh, it's a perfect impression. But yeah, it's apparently students' behaviour has been so bad on the night bus that they've threatened cancelling it.
God.
I don't.
I've always felt sorry for the night bus guy.
Oh, I do as well.
So I think
Yeah.
finally he's having his day, his protest.
I mean, I feel the same way about the number of taxi drivers as well. Like the ones who. I mean, admittedly, they get paid quite a lot,
Yeah.
but they have to sit out there outside Dervish, and just every other person is just like, oh, you're my best friend who's back to my house. You know, like it just must be awful.
I think from like a Marxist perspective, there's a revolution coming.
Yeah, from the taxi drivers and
And the
night
bus drivers,
people.
they're
Yeah.
going to come back. They're going to, yeah.
Last time I got a night bus, I think I was going to Elise's and with Elise, but
Yeah.
it was the night of Welly Ball, and they all
Oh,
got
no.
confused and got on the bus. And the driver was like, "This isn't it," and so they all got on it. And then the thing we overheard from the ridiculous conversation this girl was having behind us was, so he said he was a Beanock, so I let him bum me. So I wonder which Beanock though.
Oh, that's true.
I might
Or no, maybe it was
on a cliffhanger. Which Beanock could it
Was
be?
this last year?
Last year, who was?
last year.
Leon O'Rourke. Obviously before.
But like, what type of Beanock are we talking about?
Yeah,
Just, like,
I was.
if
I mean,
if a Beanock?
when you say Beanock, I think Sabs.
Oh, a Sam.
Ooh.
Which Sab would be most likely
Which
to bum
Sab?
someone?
Joe Tantil.
He's got
This is Broadshite Journalism where we name names.
I mean, I'm not saying we're not saying that Joe Tantillo would bum anybody, but he's
got
got
to
a
be-
I'm saying that. I'm
He's
saying
got
he
a
would bump people.
he's got a very sweet, unassuming face.
Sure.
He probably would.
Deceptive, yeah. He definitely bumps
Who
people.
else was there?
Um,
We can't name names, so
Uh,
Shat Pathewson.
Shat. We can't
can't
even.
think of
So we'll just call him
Miss
Shat.
Miss Cacray.
Oh, maybe.
No, kidding.
I don't know. I don't know. Any of them could have done it, really.
Yeah.
Any of them, they'll have the
Beanox.
capacity to bump
Beanox, we
people.
know they're all shaggers, as we know. But yes, so the night bus stop in DRA has been threatened, which is, I mean, I do definitely get why they do it. But how much do you get charged for throwing up in there? It's a lot, isn't it? It's like
Shit.
50 quid.
I think it's 50.
I've actually only ever been on the night bus sober.
You've only ever been on there to throw up.
I go in there, I throw up, and then I leave.
You just throw money.
No, I've literally only ever been on the night bus sober because when I'm
Yeah,
drunk,
me
I
too.
take a taxi.
Well, yeah, I've been on sober, which means I understand this as a thing because I've only
Yeah.
ever been like from the library to home,
Yeah, exactly.
and so I'm just as a sober person on the night bus when people are using it to get like to and from the union.
Yeah.
it's just garbage. It's the worst.
It does sound really bad, actually. I do sort of support their decision. I do empathise for the sober people in DRA though,
True,
because it
true.
is such a cheap way of getting around, and it's just like, well, it's free, isn't it? So it's like,
They should do maybe like a breathalyzer on the night bus.
oh yes. So what if you're so like annihilated that
Yeah.
you have to get a taxi?
Yeah, exactly. Like you pay for yourself. Otherwise, like
Gandalf on the bus.
yeah, I
You
mean
shall not pass.
exactly.
Or they should,
Yeah.
or they should at
Exactly.
least have like, the bus drivers should at least have the right to say, right, fuck off now, get out of my bus.
Or they should be paid twice as much, and then they double as like babysitters.
Yeah, that's true. Or alternatively, you got the night bus driver, and then you hire another person instead of paying the night bus driver twice as much. You hire like a security, like
True.
a bouncer,
True.
on the night bus.
Ooh.
Who's like, not tonight, mate.
Or we get rid of cars altogether and start with horses again.
Yeah. Or just give every student a free pair of roller skates.
Ooh, that one.
That would be fun, right?
We're so full of solutions.
I think, what about those? I think I would walk more if the university gave out those sort of like stilt things that are like cots.
Ooh,
upside
yeah,
down.
they're great.
That would be so fun to go to lectures. And or like, I don't know, I've got a
Segways.
space hopper. Yeah.
Segways.
Just
I
space
was-
hop to class. That'd be so much better than a night bus.
I'd be good for your core.
And yeah.
Is that what people say?
Yeah, I think space
For
office could
your,
be a
for your
core.
gluteus maximus.
Yes.
But I was genuinely thinking about getting a pair of roller skates because I've got no sense of balance, but I am an ostentatious twat. So I feel like if I go on roller skates for long enough, I'll probably get good enough at them, and then I will be known as, oh, it's that guy, it's that bellend who rides roller skates everywhere. He's so graceful, but also he's a cunt.
Is that not your rep already?
Graceful cunt. No,
Look
no.
at that ostentatious bastard.
No, I've got no sense of balance at the moment, so I'm not graceful.
See, what
yet.
you want is
so
roller skates.
I want to develop a sense of balance, and then I can be a graceful bastard
Sure.
rather than just an ostentatious twat.
Sure.
That's my aim. That's the dream, guys.
Anyway, the night bus.
The night bus is closing.
Anyway,
Yeah, DRA.
That's a shame. Is that all the St Andrews news we have?
That's all the St Andrews news I have.
Oh, Annie, you had an article.
No, it's just, quite a lot
Oh,
of drama.
Of course.
God.
Saint this week.
Yes.
An unnamed person.
I love that all our voices have gone quiet because there's drama.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
This is
Please.
the article about where is it? I can't find it. About like exclusivity and hypocrisy.
Yeah.
St Andrew's balls. Did you read it, Joe, as well?
Yes, I did read it. I read it
Like-
in full. Everyone else
Well, I tried to
that I know
find it,
read a paragraph of it.
I read
and
like
for
the bit-
once, for once, I read the whole thing.
I read a paragraph of it just so I could get angry, and then I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh no, I'm raging!" And then I went into took a load of pictures
Yeah.
off Facebook of Bargain Ball, and then I sent them to her angrily, and then smeared all over them with my own blood. I sent them printed them out, and
Yeah.
I printed them out and then sent
Like
them to
Polaroids, yeah.
Yeah, I sent them to her in an envelope, and then all over every picture in my own blood and shit.
Yeah.
I said, "How's this hypocrisy for you, you bastard?" And that's, and there's been a big hullabaloo about that.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was a biohazard.
Distracting from the real issues.
distracting from the
Yeah.
real issues, which is that she may have said something but apparently didn't.
So basically, it was saying that people, St Andrew students are corrupt because we know these things are.
No, she was saying like
Sort of.
no one has like everyone thinks that the
Yeah,
balls are corrupt,
but-
but no one has proof. But
Yeah.
people still go to the balls anyway, so they're supporting a system that they think is corrupt. It was all about like how everyone's
Yeah.
kind of a hypocrite.
But also, it's quite
That sort of
generalisation.
makes sense, to be honest.
Exactly. It was an argument that I think was too ambiguous for a lot of people to get.
No, yeah, but like also what she was saying was like the balls she was talking about are not
Yeah.
like Mermaids Ball where we know them. It was like
Yeah.
the specific type of balls. So it was kind of quite unfair.
Although the attitude was very much like, well, everyone goes to balls and no one doesn't go to balls.
Yeah, but I was just reading. I was like,
I mean, I did.
No,
But to be fair, most people go to balls.
No. The silent majority will speak up.
Silent majority in the buzz box.
Please, if you want to stay silent, that's fine. We understand that's
Yeah.
your thing. But if not, come forward.
Or email us at broadshitejournalism@gmail.com.
Because I only go to Bargain Ball. The best ball.
Yeah, the best ball, the top ball, the Comedy Society ball, the lit ball.
Hashtag that's a bargain.
Although,
Yeah.
actually, this does lead us nicely onto the segue of Christmas Ball.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
I was
How
queuing-
we
I-
forgot this? This is the
Yeah. Well, I was queuing up.
The sensation that's gripping the nation.
I was
know.
queuing up from midnight on Tuesday night. I was sat out there with my tent and my sleeping bag, and it wasn't until 6 a.m. that I got told that they're actually doing it online this year. Like, I made friends with a vagrant.
Wow.
Called Terry. He's lovely. I think I'm his wife now. I don't know. He
Cool.
subscribed. I mean,
He subscribed. to
he
what?
subscribes to some quite limiting gender roles. But I'm
Sure,
apparently
sure.
his wife.
Nice.
Yeah, we had a good chat.
So
But
essentially, the queue for a Christmas ball is like prison,
essentially,
and
yes.
you became Terry's bitch.
Yeah. Or like a
Okay.
pirate island. I prefer to think of it as a pirate island.
Whatever you need to do to get through.
I mean, I got through fine. Yeah, and I did get my ticket in the end.
Sure.
Because I sent Mermaids a furious letter saying I was waiting
In blood and shit.
in blood and shit. I sent it in blood and shit. Yeah. I mean, with a little bit of wee there, just to
yeah.
increase the
And bodily
liquidity.
fluids, yeah.
With the
For the
increase,
pheromones.
yeah, just no. It was mainly to make the shit a little bit more liquidy. Otherwise, it
Yeah.
doesn't really work as ink. I don't.
Yeah.
I expect you to know that, Joe.
Of course.
That blood and shit you can't write in it unless
Sure.
it's sufficiently liquidy. But
I
yeah.
usually just use cum.
Ew.
Good. But doesn't
That's the line. That's the line.
well comes like invisible ink at first.
Well,
doesn't
you
it,
want to
though?
add a little
Oh
bit of
my
shit.
god, guys! I don't want to
'cause
know
it
about
comes
your
out-
personal body fluids.
Because it comes
bodily
out
fluids.
white and then it dries yellow. So
There you go.
there we go. It's perfect. Cum
Just
is
use
the ultimate
Tom, maybe
ink.
you
Just
should go
use
get
black
looked at.
paper.
Pardon?
Just use
Go get looked at.
just use black paper.
I mean, most of my cum.
Or just like, or like in school where you used to like wax like a thing to like
Yes.
rubbings, just do it with, like blood and
Rubbings.
Oh God,
Yeah.
you guys, I'm on the mature side of the table.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway.
I mean, isn't that the case every single week? It's just like
Yeah.
us are just going, oh, cum and shit.
Yeah.
Dicks and sex
Oh,
and shit.
And
And I'm
shit.
here like
Farts.
mortgages, car tax. I went and got my I got winter ties this morning.
No.
At Quick Fit.
What?
How old am I?
That's
You
wow.
are a grown
I was
up.
there for over an hour and had, if you never like the test of whether you're mature enough
Yeah.
for mortgages and stuff is whether you can hold a 50-minute conversation about tracking on your car
Oh
my
with a
God.
mechanic.
You're a hero.
I was like, yes, yes.
Level up.
Oh
Banter
my
with
God.
the Graham the Scots mechanic.
Nice.
We have a grown up in our midst,
Proper,
Joe.
yeah,
We do. Like, you own a car.
yeah.
Like, you own.
Paid its insurance myself. You know?
Jesus. Do you pay for your own phone contract? Probably.
Yeah, I do pay for my own contact lenses and my glasses.
Oh my god.
Do you? This is an interesting point, though. Do you use Admiral insurance?
No,
Are we
use-
promoting Admiral Insurance? Not
No. I'm not.
I'm an Aviva gal.
I'm
Tom.
saying that what Admiral Insurance wanted to do was they wanted to go onto people's Facebook accounts,
Yes,
analyze
yes,
from
it's
their
really
posts, analyze from their posts whether they were, and try to ascertain whether they were safe drivers. So some genius set up a Facebook page called "I like driving at a sensible speed and safely," which I think is excellent.
That's wonderful.
But like, if you make my insurance go up for talking about cum and blood and stuff, and I've shared this, and if Admiral Insurance go on here and they're like, oh, Annie's so immature, she's obviously a reckless driver. It's your fault, and you're paying my insurance for me.
I don't
okay,
see
wait,
how
hang
that
on.
would happen.
How would that connect? Like they're just going to go, well, she's on a radio show where they talk about blood and cum. So
We heard through the grapevine.
obviously,
That you
she's
love
not a
blood
very
and
safe
cum.
driver.
Because I'm reckless and I have that.
You have reckless friends.
Yeah.
Well, we
Yeah.
did talk about you driving us to Dundee last week, and
Oh
then
my god, we still need to do that.
we really
Yeah.
do.
Grouchos.
Either that or just take the bus.
Yeah, fair.
And then get wrecked. But not
Either
with
way.
Annie's car, because Annie drives sober every
Annie
time
is
we
so
assume.
sensible.
Yeah, because Annie is a really sensible driver, Admiral, and
Yeah.
You're with Aviva.
yeah, but if Admiral made me an offer I couldn't refuse, that's how insurance works.
I get it. You're keeping your options open. I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Admiral is basically the Don Corleone of car manufacturers.
Okay,
of
Tom,
car insurance.
Tom, I think you have a song for
I
this.
do have a song for this. This is the obvious song, but it's also a fucking great song. This is Driving in My Car by Madness.
Perfect. There we are.
Hello and welcome back to Broad-Shite Journalism.
I've just had a epiphany.
Yes. Tell me.
Not really an epiphany, I've just realised. by next week, next week's Broadshite, we will know who the new president is. Surely.
Oh God!
Jesus!
Oh,
That's so sorry.
Okay.
I'm really sorry. It freaked me out. I just
I'm terrified. Are you guys going to the thing at Sandy's?
Are they doing a thing at Sandy's?
Yeah, it's from 9 till 2 in the morning, and it's like election. Like I think everyone's going.
Oh, I'm going.
Yeah.
I basically all I want to do for the election is just get drunk and watch it. Like, that's all I want to do.
Yeah.
Wait, will we know by 2?
I think so.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, right.
Oh God.
It's so scary, but I want to be around people because I know it's either going to be like a huge sigh of relief or just the end of the world.
Or a huge sigh of relief, or everyone like drinking like there is no tomorrow, which there probably won't be.
No. No, but either way they're going to drink. This is how I know, because they'll either drink in celebration of Hillary or just to forget that Donald Trump exists.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be what it'd be like though. It'd be like, you know, when you wake up, you wake up the next morning and you're like, oh God, when you've said something stupid, but because you were drunk, you sort of brush at the back of your mind like, oh fuck it probably doesn't matter, and then you wake up in the morning like, oh, I actually said that. It's going to be exactly like that. It's going to be like, oh, Donald Trump is president. Drink. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm sure everything will turn out fine. Then the next morning you wake up just like, oh God.
And you'll have a hangover.
Oh no.
No, it'll be horrible.
Donald Trump is the hangover of people.
Hangover of the world. God. No, I can't with it, because I know that like I'm too focused on America's election. Like it's not our country. I'm like, it's distracting me from paying attention to, like, I don't know what's going on in my area.
I mean,
in this country.
Wait, in your area? You
Yeah.
in Mulgai? Nothing's going on in Mulgai, Joe.
True, but in like Greater Glasgow, I have no idea. I should know like my own
Glasgow
shit
could
before
be-
I'm like, you know what I mean? Like,
Glasgow could be entirely on fire at this point.
Yeah.
it could be, and I would be too busy listening to fucking podcasts about Donald Trump.
Oh
I'm
God.
sorry for bringing it up, guys.
No.
Do you
I'm just
Scared,
like,
it's scared.
it is scary. That's
do you
what
listen
it is.
to Chapo Trap House?
Oh no, I should. What is that?
It's good. It's like ironic liberal, ironic liberal stuff. Ironic liberal podcast about like the ridiculous state of the right wing in America, but also it's based heavily on just random shit that happens on Twitter. It's really good. It is actually really funny. Anyway, speaking of politics, though,
Sure.
something that's happened in this country.
Yes, I heard about this.
The Brexit vote is going to be debated in Parliament.
Oh, yes.
Applause. This is such good news.
Yes.
I feel like this is like when a parent like grounds a kid and they're like 6 months and they're like no, and the kid in the back of their mind is like this will never be it. You'll never do 6 months. Like this is the moment where the parent finally goes, all right, you've
You've
been
learned
punished
your lesson.
enough.
You've learned your
Yeah.
lesson.
Like this is the moment where the kid's like, yes,
Could
I knew
this
it.
salvage 2016?
I've got to be honest. I don't think it's going to happen. I still don't. I still think we're going to. I still think we're going to leave.
Probably.
I think because the reason I think this, right, is because I think the majority of Conservatives, whether they believe it or not, are going to toe the party line at the moment. And for the last, I don't know, however long it was, like 5 months, the party line has been, we're leaving. Brexit means Brexit. Hard Brexit. Let's go. Let's go. We're going. Also, I think that a number of politicians are going to side with their constituency. Because otherwise
Bastards.
they're not going to get re-elected. I know for an absolute fucking fact that the MP for my hometown, she's the MP for St Edmundsbury as an area. I know for a fact she'll vote leave because she's a career politician and St Edmundsbury voted leave. So like the only reason she'd have not to do that is personal morals, and she doesn't have those.
Burn.
Jesus.
And that's not a burn on the right wing in general. That is a burn on Joe Churchill, who is a terrible person.
Although if we want to talk about how all the different right-wing leaders have reacted to this, there's some fun stuff. Because Nigel Farage says he's worried that there'll only be a half Brexit, which is the least I've sympathised with anyone's worries ever. And then Boris Johnson, in typical Boris form, has said that Brexit is going to be a titanic success, which is probably the most ominous way to say something. So this is going to be a success.
Yeah.
I think
Titanic. That has no bad connotations ever.
you know what he definitely meant. That he definitely meant the film. Definitely meant the film.
Yeah, he
Brexit's
was
going to be
really-
unsinkable.
He's waiting for the love story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
between
it is.
Britain
Yeah,
and Europe.
yeah. He means it's gonna be
That is
the same level of success as Rose and Jack's love story, which
Boris-
obviously
Boris
also
Johnson.
didn't end badly.
I like the idea that Boris Johnson was one of those people that didn't know the Titanic was based on real events.
Or just never heard the end of that story.
Yeah,
So I
possibly.
was like, there was this great big boat, and people fell in love, and it was great.
Yeah.
And he's like,
And the
Carrie,
band kept on playing.
Carrie became popular at prom, everything ended well. I walk out of the last hour of movies. Boris Johnson.
Be excellent, yeah.
Right? I love Audition. What a fun rom-com. What do you mean there's another hour on that movie?
Yeah, I think that makes perfect sense. Yeah, and, or like just or Misery, just like the guy skidded off the road, but then he got taken in by this nice lady who really liked his books.
Jack Nicholson got a job in a hotel. It seems like his family's going to be all right.
Right. And now on the travel lodge, lucrative business. They did well.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to...
That's the ending of that
Yeah.
film. Jack Nicholson, he comes out and you're just like, yeah, I got a job in the travel lodge.
It's great. Yeah.
My life's back on track. I'm not drinking anymore. It's wonderful.
It's very roomy in the hotel. And it's great.
And my child has special powers, which is great.
It's got to be pretty lucrative.
I know. I think that's exactly what it was. Yeah.
Like, Boris Johnson watches, like, Twilight Zone episodes. It's just like, it's great. That guy, like, he tried to read the whole time, and then, like, the world ended. But it turns out he gets to read.
Yeah, I know. It's brilliant.
It's a very specific Twilight Zone reference.
But there is a. I want to read out two terrible Daily
yes.
Mail headlines. Okay.
Please.
So this first one isn't related to this, but it sort of moves on to the other one, and it's a similar. They're on a similar vein. Okay. The top. This is one of the headlines in the Daily Mail Life section.
Wow.
And it says, "Why do so many young people say they're bisexual?"
Oh, because they are.
No, Joe, because they offer up several options, which is honest, confused, influenced by celebrities. We talked to three youngsters and their somewhat bemused parents.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. That's impossible to satirize, really, isn't it? That's just ridiculous.
I mean, that's kind of satire already.
Just it
I know.
itself, yeah.
I like influenced by celebrity. That's like, you know, when massacres happen and they're like, it must be video games. That's the
Yeah.
same argument
Yeah,
of like,
yeah.
that kid became bisexual because Katy Perry said something.
Like smoking in films was another one, which I
Yeah.
found really bizarre.
Yeah.
Like, and like it was like I think that was the
I
one.
mean, smoking in films does look cool.
No, but the film that we're talking about was Atonement was the one they used as an example, and it's like they're in trenches and shit. You
How
know?
many kids are watching Atonement?
I know, yeah, and
It's
it's just like, oh, that really makes kids smoke. It's like
these kids are going to see Trainspotting and then they're going to want to do heroin.
I think, yeah.
No, but you know what I mean?
Why not?
It's like,
I mean, like I watched Trainspotting and I was like, God, I never have an excuse for when I shit the bed. If I had an excuse, if I could be like, oh, I was just on a shitload of smack,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
whenever.
get out of jail free
You just-
card.
I mean, if I had to say I have to say,
you just need to do it because that's what you need writing materials.
if I had £1, right, for every time I've shat the bed and then the duvet's been bundled up and then my girlfriend's parents has spilt it all over the family eating breakfast,
Sure.
I would have enough money to buy enough smack to make that acceptable.
You could fund a remake of Trainspotting.
They're
that money-
doing a sequel now, aren't they?
Oh, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot about the sequel.
That's going to be
exciting.
really good. But
No, but it's so weird. It's imagining like some like straight kid who like sees a celebrity and then goes, "Well, I feel pretty straight, and the idea of being with anyone of the same gender is kind of gross to me, but I guess
I know. I mean, Amber Heard's doing it. What am I really supposed to do?
I have no option."
But like, this
So dumb.
it's so bad. And it's the same. It's the same argument of transgender people as well. It's just like it's all the same papers just going, oh well, Caitlyn Jenner's publicly transgender, therefore kids are gonna think that's cool. And it's like, who really wants to emulate Caitlyn Jenner anyway?
Well, Caitlyn Jenner is not a good person, but it's not because she's transgender.
Yeah, exactly. She
No,
is
like-
incidentally a
Yeah.
terrible person.
Like, if being transgender became cool, would that be the worst thing in the world?
Exactly.
Like, would that be a problem? Because no one's gonna like do it just because it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ugh.
I don't know.
So dumb.
I think we can't really dignify that one by trying to satirize it because it is satire in itself. But I have got another one actually. That this is another
Wow.
Daily Mail headline. This is on the front page of the Mail Online.
Yep.
I don't know if it's still on there because
Yeah.
it's got a lot of fucking drilling, so they might have already taken it off. But I've got a screenshot here. It says, "The judges who blocked Brexit. One founded a European law group. European is obviously in capital letters because it's the Daily Mail. Another charged the taxpayer millions for advice. and the third is an openly gay ex-Olympic fencer. And I've got to be honest. I know. Well, as we all know, all gays come from Europe. They come from the country Homotopia, just outside Liechtenstein.
Sure.
They bring with them their major exports, which are, of course, butt plugs, fake butts, specifically fake butts, because everyone, even normal people have butts, Joe, but only the gays care like fake butts.
Rosé,
dancing. They bring along rosé. They bring along good dancing.
Yeah.
and as we all know, Barbara Streisand CDs.
Sure.
Where do they stand after Brexit? How's it going to affect imports? Exports?
True.
And have a
We're gonna have
trade relationship.
We are going to have a criminal shortage of butts and Barbara Streisand.
Being gay is going to be
And
much
butt
more
plugs
expensive.
too.
It's gonna be much more. No, the way I don't like one of the reasons I don't like that headline, I'll say, because there's many reasons.
One of the reasons.
But no, because the way, if they're listing things, the way they do it in headlines is like they build up from like the best to the worst.
Yeah.
Like that's the way that's structured. So essentially, it's like one founded a European law group, but wait for this. The other one charged the taxpayer millions for advice, but that's not it.
The other one is a gay.
Was gay and is an Olympic hero.
I mean, yeah, that's the other thing. Like an ex-Olympic fencer, that's impressive. I mean, I did fencing for years. I'm crap at it.
I know.
It's difficult.
Fencing's not even like the most gay sport.
I know.
I mean, have you seen diving?
Have you seen synchronized swimming?
Yeah.
That is amazing. How do they do that though?
Gymnastics is just
Like-
mincing.
No,
about as gay as it gets.
dressage.
Dressage is
That's
mixing on a horse.
That's just gay horses.
It's just dancing horses.
Oh, by the way, someone in the buzz box has pointed out that we do need a token jab at the left.
Oh, we do.
Well, I think we need two just for the sake
Oh,
that the Daily
I
Mail
wonder
is so
who it could be.
quintessentially right.
J-Dog.
Well, yeah, it could be anybody really.
I'll queue up the theme song.
Okay, yeah. Here we are.
Token jab at the left of the week.
Okay, let's bring out the token jab at the left book.
It's huge.
I'm just gonna blow the dust off.
It's a weighty tome at this point. Joe's just been adding to it throughout the course of our radio careers.
It's been tough. It's been tough.
It is now the size of like the fucking Oxford English Dictionary, the entire Oxford English Dictionary.
Yep. Oh. Trickle down economics works.
That's what-
Suckers.
That was the
That's it.
token jab at the left of the week.
Those are great. Highly well prepared. Never underthought.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we are very ahead of this game.
We are like uncharacteristically prepared this week.
I know, especially because last week, like half of us didn't even have songs. I was really ill last week as
Yeah,
well.
true.
And I just sort of got out of the studio and was like, I think I'm gonna throw up now. Like, I was in such bad shape, and we're doing so well this week.
Yeah.
My beautiful gentleman, I'm afraid I'm abandoning you this week as well.
Oh my
again.
God.
My lovely ovaries. I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm going down to Cambridge again to spend time with my loved ones
With your
before
boyfriend.
the world implodes
Oh,
after
fair.
the presidential election.
Okay.
So yes.
Is that? I mean,
Jesus.
is that an excuse? I don't think that's an excuse.
Actually,
I think we should do a theme show where we just bash Annie for the
Yeah, go for it. You can.
I'd be up
I
for
won't
that
even
in
be able to
general,
listen
be
to it this time
Oh
either.
no.
I'll be on the train.
Oh, well, you'll be able to
French
listen. You'll be able to listen to the podcast. That
On
is
YouTube,
Broad-Shite
yeah.
journalism
Yes.
on YouTube. There.
Yeah. I think it's a wonderful podcast. It's a wonderful show. I think you should get your friends to subscribe and like.
Yeah.
Also, if I can promote my own other show, Revolving
God.
Show.
No, you
Revolving
can't.
Show
No,
on
you
YouTube.
can't. No, you can't.
Everyone,
This is
it's
Broad-Shite
great.
journalism.
It's conceptual comedy,
This
and
is
everyone loves
Broad-Shite
it.
journalism with you satirical
How about
comedy
Gift of
here,
Gab?
Joe.
Yeah,
not none
we're
of this,
big-
Gift
not
of the
none of
Gab.
this, not none
We're
of this
ve-
high concept bollocks. Or whatever it is Gift of the Gab do. I don't listen to
We're
it.
radio veterans, so you can shut your mouth over there.
You should respect your veterans, Tom.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm going to cue up a song. It works with the bisexual and gay theme, actually, because it's I Was Dancing in a Lesbian Bar by Jonathan Richman.
Woo.
Yeah. And there we are.
There we go. That was Dancing in a Lesbian Bar.
Yeah, by Jonathan Richman.
And that was We Shall Not Overcome by Frank Turner, which
Exactly.
I put there as a mark of my pessimism about the fact that we're probably still going to leave the EU.
It's a really good song.
It is a really good song. It's from the extended edition of like, his best album. Anyway, sorry.
This could so easily, especially when Annie's not here, so easily become us just talking about music.
Yeah, it could just actually, to be honest, when Annie's not here, this could just so easily just be us talking about Pixies. 'Cause
That can we like next year? Can we like do that as a show?
Just talking about Pixies.
Like it's the most like low concept. It's just like every week we talk about the Pixies.
yeah, I would definitely do that.
No
Actually, I
one,
definitely would.
no one would listen, but like it would be fun.
There was a time in last year, I think, where we played the room drinking game.
Yeah.
So obviously we just got smashed. So
Of
we
course.
had like about 10 beers each, and then we just sat there in
Yes.
Melville Common Room just playing Doolittle on a
Yep.
loop. Then we played Surfer Rosa.
Yep.
Then we played like Come On Pilgrim, I think. Then we played Trump Lemon, and we
Yep.
just sat there just basically listened to the entire Pixies back catalogue
Yep.
of being pretentious. It was fantastic.
You know who's good? The Pixies.
for the 8 people in the world who haven't heard of them.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great. We have one person who's just like, this introduced me to the Pixies. God.
Yeah, that would be fun. Actually, that would be a really interesting thing.
There would
just
be
like,
a lot of controversy over the new stuff.
Oh no, there would.
It's fine. Let's get back to the news.
Have you actually still not listened to Head Carrier?
I don't want it to ruin like the old stuff for me. You know what I
You
mean?
listen to Indie Cindy, which is a way worse album.
I know. That's why I'm like hesitant. Anyway.
Sorry, yes. No, don't have it that it's going to ruin the old stuff. Have it that it's going to redeem the new stuff. Because it does.
Maybe.
Anyway,
Annie
sorry.
had a tab article.
Yes.
Oh no, I just had a really annoying, shitty tab article that really annoyed me.
Good.
About
That's the only
a-
kind of tab article.
Yeah, yes. And it was just, fashion is a real degree and it's bloody hard.
Ugh.
And I don't want to be an academic snob. Like, the girl who wrote it is accusing people saying, oh, if you haven't chosen a traditional subject, people look down on subjects.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Like, yeah,
I
I
guess.
think that's fine. I don't want to be there. But it's then when she tries to belittle other subjects
Oh,
and
God.
say,
Oh no.
anyone who questions fashion as a degree has absolutely no right to do that. I've been at university just over 6 weeks and the workload is already crazy. The majority of our work
God.
is done through independent study. And it's just like, shit.
I've had to read a book.
I've had to not do work outside of class. And it's just like she belittles then, like, I don't know, I just
I think I sort of get her gist, like, because I do computer science and other scientists look down on me because they're like, oh yeah, it's not really science, and then like, but then they see the amount of work that we have to do and then they go, yeah, it is a real science, but like
Yeah.
it's fucking, like,
Fuck yeah, it
mad.
is.
It's fucking mad. But so she's like, I just know, she's just like, she like takes the moral stance. Like, you know, we don't, a lot of people, you can't just you can't just sack it off. We have to work our asses off. And yeah, I did this exhibition the other week, and I was like reading it. And at that time, my flatmate, who's a physicist, had mega deadlines and has been spending every night till about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
in the physics department.
Fuck.
And I was like, ooh, like angry on her like behalf. Anyway.
I have to look at clothes all the time. So many clothes.
Yeah, I don't want to be that kind of person. 'Cause, yeah, like there would vast, like it'd be boring if we all did the same.
Yeah.
well, we noticed that
Yeah.
Joe, the film studies student, is staying suspiciously silent.
No. But like, no, I'm not saying that. But it's about she then tries to belittle other.
I don't think you should try and belittle anyone else's subject.
Yeah.
I think
I mean, film studies is easy.
Oh,
Okay, fair enough,
wasn't
then.
expecting you to say that, to be honest.
Like, it's really fun.
I was in your corner there, and then
No, it's still a valid degree. It's just easier than other degrees.
okay.
And I find it more fun.
It is fun. It does look fun. I've not done it, but
Yeah.
it does look fun.
Exactly. Yeah.
Accusing everyone else of doing more work.
I don't know why she like wants to do that degree and also wants to be like, she wants like the status of doing something difficult as well.
I'm not going to be honest. I don't.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, exactly. I think fashion. I think fashion is a valid degree. I don't think.
Sure.
I don't think difficulty comes into
No, not at
whether
all.
something's valid or not.
Yeah.
But if someone gets a first in astrophysics and another person gets a first in fashion, I would be more
Obviously,
impressed in
yeah.
the person that got a first in astrophysics.
Yeah.
And that's just like, that's not being a snob. That's just
No.
like shit, like comprehending these things that
Exactly.
I do not know. Like amazing. You know?
And it's also because like I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a first in astrophysics. I could probably
Yeah.
get a first in fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard there's a lot of independent learning, which is really hard, and
Yeah,
they
I
work
mean-
their arses off, but I could probably do it. So it doesn't really impress me that much. As Shania Twain would say,
And like, this is a line.
that don't impress me much.
This is the line that anyway. Fashion courses aren't like English or law. We can't just write an essay and then breathe a sigh of relief after
Oh,
it's handed
fuck
in.
off.
you.
Fuck you! Like we fucking don't.
I never breathe a sigh of relief. My life is
It's a
torment.
never-ending
Joe's not.
drone of
Joe's not breathed in 2 years.
That's so true.
No, it's like,
Oh, that
fuck
is
you.
bad. That is bad. Anyway,
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, it's not good for me to not breathe.
Oh no,
No.
actually, she's just, to anyone who takes the mick out of people who study fashion, you're quite frankly the silliest people in the world. So we're very silly.
Oh,
We
and
are
so-
we're silly. Oh
we're
no,
silly. Oh dear.
Do you, oh god.
that's the worst thing you can call anyone.
Oh,
Silly.
I'm so.
Jesus.
You're
And it's just
such
like,
a silly Billy.
Every single
You guys
human,
are just silly billies.
every single human being on this planet relies on fashion in one way or another. Yeah, they also like rely on medicine and antibiotics and shit like that too. Like, I'd like someone to write an article back to this.
I would know, but also like we all live in houses, so it's like someone going, yeah, well, bricklaying is just as hard as astrophysics.
Yeah.
Because and this is me belittling bricklayers because they do a difficult job and they do it
Yeah.
very well. But it is like saying, you know, a bricklaying degree is just as difficult as an astrophysics degree because we all live in houses. Like it's just it doesn't.
Yeah, that analogy
I mean, yeah.
was an analogy. Yeah. Those were words.
Those were words. It was a
You
sentence.
strung those together.
It was a sentence. It had a beginning. It
Yeah.
had a middle. It had an end.
It was syntax. I liked
Yeah.
it.
There was syntax. There was a bit of punctuation.
Sure.
Although I didn't say out loud.
No.
Punctuation was silent.
Yeah, implied.
As someone who will soon have a degree in foreign words, I agree that was a well-structured sentence.
We
Yeah.
all
The syntax was great.
we all rely on words, foreign or otherwise,
Yeah.
as a daily part of our lives.
Which is why a language degree is harder, or just as hard.
Yeah, we
as
all
another
have
degree.
to use words in our. Where would we be?
I work my arse off with those foreign words. Okay, I'm gonna put on another song.
Okay.
This is a song that probably represents how we feel about the person that wrote this article. It's "I Want to Hit You" by R. Stevie Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back.
We are back indeed. Does anyone else have any other interesting news that we've got
Ooh, what have I seen in the news?
in the news?
Most of my timeline on my news app is all just about the U.S. election. Which
I know it's really it's really annoying, isn't
This
it?
poll that's predicted the American election results well since like 1980 says Clinton. This one that's never been wrong ever says Trump.
I know.
It's like make up your minds. This
Yeah.
octopus who predicted all the World Cup results says Trump. Like I just
keep saying, yeah, it's like, it's like Trump's gonna win, Trump's finished, Trump's gonna win, Trump's finished. It's like, oh,
I just can't
which
do
one's
it.
I know.
right?
It's really bothering me. I mean, this sort of links into something else, which is the Chicago Cubs just won the Super Bowl apparently.
Sure.
Which is something that was in Back to the Future, and everyone was like, "Oh God, that's never going to happen! Ha ha! ha, That's the fantasy element. Back to the Future. Cubs are never going to
Yeah.
win." And they did.
Wow.
Only 1 year later. Only 1 year later than predicted as well. So yeah, that's worrying, isn't it?
Next stop, Jaws 19.
Next up, Jaws. Yeah, we got. They're gonna skip. They're gonna skip the following 15 Jaws.
Oh, do you remember Back to the Future Day last year?
Yeah.
That really pissed me off.
Well, didn't they have hot dub in there? In a.
Maybe. Isn't that?
They had-
that
I think
hot,
I'm pretty
isn't
sure-
the hot dub just that? Like,
I'm pretty sure they had a pretty fucking decent night at the Union. Actually, I had a
guess.
good time.
no, I was annoyed. I get annoyed about a lot of things though, so I guess it wasn't
Yeah,
special.
you are a furious man.
I know, I really am.
You are just basically, if you took rage and distilled it and like crushed it between your hands and then sort of put it into a mortar and pestle.
Sure.
You would get essence of Joe Irvin,
Wow.
which is not a sentence I ever thought I'd say, but
Essence of Joe Irvin, Cold
Oh,
Rage is also the name of my fragrance.
essence of rage.
No, it's very unwieldy
It's
for a
eau de
fragrance.
range.
Oh, the rage.
Eau de range.
It's all the rage.
It is all the rage.
All the rage. That's my perfume.
All the rage. Essence of Joe Irvin.
Yeah.
I just found
Eau
a
de
story
parfum. Yes.
It's about Harry Potter star Emma Watson has been leaving books on the
Yeah.
thing, on the underground with like little notes in. But I really hope
Oh,
it's
right.
like in school.
It's not just because she's really forgetful.
No.
Oh, no, I mean,
Like with little textbooks at school where you get like turn to page that and it's just like your mum at the end. That's what I hope she's doing.
or like when someone draws like willies on the.
yeah. That's what I hope she's doing.
Emma Watson's
Like,
been going
in
to the
my-
libraries and drawing willies in books.
That does
Maya Angelou's kind of book.
that does weirdly remind me of an interesting article that I read. Fuck,
will be the
where
last
is
one,
it?
I think, and then
know
we'll wrap
it's,
up.
it was on the Poke, but it was part of an article. I can't find the exact quote now, but it was part of an article that someone was saying that as a school kid, they used to hang around Liam Gallagher's house quite a lot. And they used
I
to,
did see this.
Yeah, and he knocked, one day
Yeah.
they just sort of knocked on Liam Gallagher's door, and just sort of wanting to try and get his attention and stuff. And Liam Gallagher came out, and they after about 20 minutes asked them for a fag or something. But then they looked in. He looked in, the guy writing the article looked in, and he saw that all these platinum records on Liam Gallagher's wall, and he was a bit of a cheeky chappy, so he went, "Hey, Liam, can I have a platinum record, please?"
Cheeky Chappy is code for absolute wank.
I know, but Liam Gallagher, recognising a fellow absolute wanker, went back, got a platinum record, said, "Well, if you don't ask, you don't get," or whatever how he speaks.
And the baton has been passed.
He got a permanent marker, signed it on the back, Elvis, not Liam Gallagher, Elvis.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Gave it to this kid, and then the best bit is the end of the article, which says. So then everyone started asking for things, so he just gave my mate Paul a hole punch. Which I think...
What a lad.
I'll be honest,
I want to read Paul's article.
I do not like Liam Gallagher, but I really like that story about
Me
Liam
too.
Gallagher, where he just went... He was just like, "Oh yeah, sorry, I'm not parting with another one of my platinum records. Have a fucking hole punch."
I love that.
That's so wonderful.
I think we can end it there, I guess.
Are we going to sort of sum up quickly?
Yeah, let's quickly sum up.
So basically, the Daily Mail is homophobic.
Sure.
Brexit does not necessarily mean Brexit.
True.
Revenge.
Mr. Brexit or Donald Trump
Might be president.
might be president. And St Andrews News.
The St Andrews night bus has been cancelled between DRA
Sure.
and Fife Park. Potentially, they want to cancel it anyway.
And everyone should read complicated articles all the way through.
Yeah. I mean that's us, I think, isn't it?
I think so.
Brilliant.
Okay.
This is Will and the People, the game.
We'll be back next week. Sans Annie, I'm afraid. But still tune in,
Sorry.
even though most of our appeal is gone.